You know, the Jewish people love the heartland of the Jewish people. That's called Judea. That's right. That's the heartland of the Holy Land. Some years ago, people came up with a very silly idea that we should give away that land and give it to the enemies of Israel. Well, that just doesn't make sense, does it? It's not common sense at all. And yet there are some countries that are so filled with hate for the Jewish people that they want to shrink Israel by giving away the land to the likes of Hamas and the other jihadist organizations. Our land to our haters. Does that make sense? Even the ICJ, the so-called International Court of Justice. It's not international, it's not a court, and it's not justice. In any case, these folks are now deciding that Jewish people have no rights in Judea, that our presence in Judea is illegal. That's just a joke. And so we have a Knesset member who did a rare thing. He spoke in English. His name is Knesset member Danny Luz from the Likud, a friend of mine. And he spoke pretty clearly about how silly it is to give away the land of Israel and to create somebody else's jihad state on our land. Let's take a listen.
Today I speak to you with a clear and unyielding message. A Palestinian state is not just a bad idea, it's a dangerous one, under any circumstances, but especially now. On October 7th, we witnessed pure evil. Hamas terrorists butchered innocent Israelis, children, women, and men in cold blood. And now there are voices suggesting we reward this savagery with statehood. This is madness. A Palestinian state would be a reward for terrorism. It tells the world that violence pays off. This cannot happen. Look at history. Every time we conceded land for peace, we got more terror. The Oslo Accords, the Gaza disengagement, the withdrawal from southern Lebanon. Each move brought more bloodshed. Gaza, given to the Palestinian Authority, became a Hamas stronghold. They used it as a launch pad for rockets and murder. We cannot make the same mistake again. A Palestinian state would put terrorists at our doorstep. Imagine Hamas rockets not just from Gaza, but from the heart of Judea and Samaria. Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, our airports, all within easy range of their terror. Can we afford this? Absolutely not. And what about our history? Bethlehem, Hebron, Shechem, these are the cradle of Jewish civilization. Handing them over is not just a territorial compromise. It's a betrayal of our ancestors, our identity, and our soul. Let's be clear. A Palestinian state would be a disaster not just for Israel, but for the whole free world. It would embolden terrorists worldwide. It would send a message to ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and every other terror group that their tactics work. Massacres bring diplomatic gains. It would endanger cities like New York, London, Paris. We must not let this happen. Instead of showing weakness, we must show strength. Instead of giving a price to terror, we should make them pay a price. The Jordan Valley is a consensus in Israel. It is crucial to our security and our future. That is why I have introduced a bill in the Knesset to apply sovereignty to the Jordan Valley, effective October 7th. This is the clearest message we can send. We will not relinquish our historical lands. Showing strength is the true way to move the whole region and the whole world forward. It would allow for the expansion of the Abraham Accords and turn Israel into a center of world trade connecting East and West. The future can be bright, but only if we show strength. Those who believe that dangerous concessions will bring peace need to learn history. Only strength brings real peace, development, and when good actors are strong, then the future is brighter. So let's be unequivocal. There will be no Palestinian state. Not now, not ever.
All right, that was Danny Luz. Thank you very much, Knesset member Danny Luz, for speaking truth from the Knesset floor there. And we got to speak that truth out loud. A lot of people have been telling me that this channel makes it clear to them that the two-state solution and land giveaway makes no sense whatsoever. Not common sense, not godly sense, not historical sense, not security sense. No sense. And so we got to stop it. We got to stop it by being straight forward, straight up, hold the line, push back on bad guys, and the future will be much brighter if we don't let the bad guys have a run of taking our land and then trying to go for all of it. We're not going to let them do that. We're going to hold on to what's ours, what's historical, what's godly, what's militarily needed. We're going to hold on to it with the help of God. And I want you to hold on to this channel by subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. You'll hear about all of our great new content all the time. I send you lots of blessings from Texas, the other Lone Star State, on the way to the land of blessings, the land of Israel. Shalom.